again. She's always backseating. Dell has her moment. We have our moments. Hello, hi friends. Nadia and Barrett and Luna and Jay. Hello. Thank you for being with me at the start. It makes a difference. Hello, apprentice. Apprentice. Hi. Get that up there and go here and get that. A class solar ship. Okay, I think I've got all of my Twitch drops, so I can just go now, right? That's how it works. Got my drops. Okay, bye. How it's okay. I just realized I'm hungry. But, you know, other than that, we're fine. You have to go to work in a bit. Boo. Okay. Oh goodness, excuse me. You like a new store? Are you finding that you've got a better balance with them? Like, is the dynamic a bit healthier? I remember you saying about people trying to like tell you how to do shit that you knew how to do in your old one. More chill because there's no drive. Oh yeah, that's nice. Drive through. I wouldn't even imagine. Um, Nadia, in reference to you saying you can't fly, I know I gave you a pithy response, so just flap your arms better. Are you flying from inside the cockpit, or are you flying where you can see the entire ship? I think there's some things that we can do to make it easier. Some control settings that we can. Do you have pizza? I had. Clint and I were both randomly awake at like 5 o'clock in the morning this morning. Me because I couldn't go to sleep, and him because he'd woken up. And we went out and got breakfast. So I had sausage links and eggs and hash browns and some banana Foster's crepes. You want pizza? No, no. And Del, no, I don't want to go in a taco. Apprentice, Del does not go in tacos. No, you use like hamburger or chicken, not Del. Okay, no Del taco. God, I am such a grub. A double Del cheeseburger. Oh, no, I want a cheeseburger. Listen, y'all ain't helping with things. Okay. Um, no, he's snoozing. Everyone can eat pizza. You got a large. Amazing. Good job. Um, yeah, I never get hungry until I start stream. But then I get distracted and then I forget. Fine. I did remember to put on my gloves today, though. We have our gaming gauntlets on. And I have coffee. I do have quite a lot of eyeballs left, actually. I'm glad you asked. Every day, 1 week. It's called slow food. Not fast food, slow food. Maybe also moldy food. No, I still have a few bags of eyeballs because Ali sent me some extra. So I have to find, I don't know where I put my jar. Hi, Toast. Tell us about your seasonal treats, Toast. But yes, we still have eyeballs. So I have to find the jar so I can have the jar of eyeballs again. I am quite, Flint and I were talking about the eyeballs the other day, actually. They should still be good because they're in like a sealed plastic candy, like a plastic bag. But yes, we will be bringing the eyeballs back this October. I mean, I aim to have at least two, preferably. Pickled popcorn, pumpkin spice cake, maple cookies, Indian. Oh, yummy. Oh, Toast. I had when I was up in Ohio, I had the Trader Joe's butter chicken, and then there was like another one that I had, and they were both really good. I was surprised actually because they weren't too bad price wise. Okay, have a good day at work. Pumpkin spice cream cheese sounds pretty fucking amazing too. I I love the flavor profile of like the ginger and the nutmeg and the cinnamon and stuff. I don't like cinnamon on its own, but like with allspice and nutmeg and it's got to have ginger. Well, waffle, yes, I was in Ohio August last year. I was up there for what, a month? 3 weeks? Wensleydale cheese is fucking delicious. Yeah, I actually really liked it. I was house sitting for some friends who live just out of Columbus. Oh, toast, that sounds so good. But yeah, we actually it was Buckmer was the one who took me to Trader Joe's. It was. It was only 3-4 weeks. Hi, Sadie. I know. It was supposed to be longer. You live in Columbus? I really enjoyed it there. Um, the food place at the markets. What is it? What was it called? Hey, Psycho. Um, North Market. Was that it? But I was doing a terrible job of taking care of myself. And so my friend Buckma visited, and he took me to Trader Joe's, and he helped me pick out some freezer dinners because I was not being a very good human to myself when I was up there. So I was I was with friends, which was great, but I was dealing with some pretty hefty mental stuff at the same time, and I didn't anticipate the lack of supervision having the impact it did. Yeah, North Market is like a food court with a bunch of international foods. Oh, and we also went to this place that it was like a little ice cream slash coffee shop. Um, Dell something. which we had to go to because of the name. Um, we went because Jenny's was packed. Um, and thanks, Nadia. And we got a Delegato, which was supposed to be like an affogato, but with Del in front of it, and it was really delicious. I remember what it was. But I really liked the Ethiopian place there. Sorry, I just realized the arm on my chair is loose. Just gonna get it up. Yeah, I'd never had one before. So if anyone's wondering what that is, it's like espresso poured over ice cream. It was just like a really Buckmer and I had like a really lovely day then. I also spent a week before that with Sadie and their wife, which was such a cozy treat. I'm not at all, no. I live in Florida. Before that, I'd been to Ohio once before, but that was closer to the lake up by Mentor. So I wasn't. I stayed with Sadie and their wife for a week, and then I went and spent like a couple of weeks in Columbus, and it was a really nice trip. I loved it up there. I really enjoyed it up there. Simon, oh hi, how you doing? All right, that's better. I just had to tighten my chair. I keep I keep my little Allen key on my desk or on my shelf next to my desk so I can like tighten because the the arm of my chair gets loose sometimes. I've got pretty adept at like loosening it while doing other things. But yeah, it was a little ice cream slash coffee shop that we went to. They had the coffee thing and it was fucking delicious. Yeah. Nadia, girl. Wait, why? I just realized my pronouns extension is not working. What is up with that? You have the equivalent of a tool. I mean, I have Allen keys, needles, scissors, screwdriver, pliers, needle nosed and flat pliers, and a couple of brushes in my crafting jars right on my desk. Why am I not seeing pronouns? It's a good survival. Well, I mean, hopefully. Not BTTV. How did I only just notice that I'm not seeing pronouns? I'm not seeing pronouns. I can see them on stream. I guess I could like just not stress about it. All right. I'm I love traveling. My favorite part of traveling is all of it except for the bit at the end. Um, twice now I've basically whittled everything I owned down to a suitcase and then just gone on a one-way trip. And I love that. I love that so much. I will gladly survive out of a suitcase. Respectfully visit Uluru. I think that would be a very interesting place to visit in terms of geology, but also culturally. I tell you what, Nadia, it's you don't realize how much. I mean, for me, I can't speak for anyone else, but the psychological burden of stuff. So, like when I left New Zealand, I was living by myself, and I had like a little one-bedroom apartment that was full of stuff that I'd accumulated. And I loved it all. Like I loved my little flat, and it was just like the coziest little flat place. But getting rid of that all and then just cutting it down to a suitcase, it felt so good. Like mentally, I felt lighter. Um, and it's funny because I am very rigid. I need to know, like, I need a plan, I need a routine, I need a schedule. But by the same token, I bought a one-way ticket to the UK via a trip through the States. I had no idea what I was going to do there. And it was just so freeing. Like my first week by myself traveling, because I spent 7 weeks traveling through the States before I went to England. My first week, it was just like rediscovering myself, which sounds like really cliche, but it was just like sloughing off like all of these expectations that other people had, and then realizing that I could kick off and have fun if I wanted. Or even though I was traveling, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stay in my room. I booked a private room in a backpackers hostel, which is just like the bougiest thing ever. And I had one day where I didn't go anywhere. I don't have to travel. It's like I just stayed in my room and read. And it was glorious. And I did the same, but to a certain extent I did the same when I came here. I whittled everything down to a suitcase and then just turned up. Like, hi. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it happened to me. I have these memories, but I feel like they're memories that I've borrowed from someone else of my travels. It's like looking at a photo album or reading someone else's story, but I can capture, like I can still sort of capture smells and sensations from it. It's bizarre, but it doesn't feel like me. Pancake. Hi, hello, Pancake Liz. Thanks, Nadia. Yeah, I was like 5-0. I just turned up with a bag. I think I've probably talked about it quite a bit over the years on stream of like all the shit that I got up to. But basically, when I was in New Zealand, I was working stupid hours. I was managing 3 pubs and a liquor store. Um, and I was working 70, 80 hours a week. And I was thriving um because I wasn't stopping. So I was like existing purely on like crisis management. So the constant adrenaline. So and just going from like place to place to place. I was just going and going and going on momentum. But I kind of knew that it wasn't great. So I wasn't thriving, but I felt like I was doing great. Like I was just like zooming around doing all the things. Hi Ollie. I don't know if that makes sense. And then a friend of mine, actually in Ohio, was like, girl, you need to stop. She's like, you're gonna get sick if you keep going. And I was like, you know what? I will. She's like, you should come and see me this year. This was in April. She's like, you should come and see me. So I did. And I basically, like, the next week, I organized my passport and stuff. I booked tickets to go and see her in September. And I mentioned it to a few other people that I was playing Final Fantasy 11 with. So we basically booked this trip from San Diego, and then I went from San Diego on train over to New Orleans and then up to Atlanta. And I visited another guildmate in Atlanta and then up to DC. And I visited a friend, a guildmate in Virginia. And then up to Ohio, where I saw my friend who was like, you should take a trip. And it took 7 weeks of just putzing around and by myself. And it was so much fun. And I met the coolest people and I had the most amazing experiences. And I would absolutely do it again in a heartbeat. Traveling by train is just like so good. And I had, for most of the trip, I had a private cabin as well because I booked it like long enough in advance. I got good rates. So like from San Diego to New Orleans, I had a private cabin the entire way across the South, like a sleeper car and Amtrak. And I discovered on that trip my joy of half and half, which wasn't a thing in New Zealand. But I had a coffee machine right outside my cabin door. And I started drinking lots of coffee to a point where the cabin attendants were laughing every time they'd come because they kept on seeing that the little, like the little punnets of half and half that you get, they were like, we've never had to refill these so much. And I was just like mainlining half and half. It's such a lovely way to travel, Ali. It's so much fun. Yeah, I can understand the Narnia. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to do that now. But I had to I had to throw caution to the wind. And I was sick as well. By the time I arrived in England, and I started working, and I was working crazy long hours in England as well. And I did like the all of that work that I was doing in New Zealand, and it did take a toll on me. A pretty serious toll. So I'm glad that I stopped when I did. It's such, they talk about the romance of train travel, and it is still a thing, even in the modern age. Really, I did this like, what, almost 20 years ago now. Jesus Christ. But it was still like, it's still there. Like, you had the sleeper cabin, and then I had meals included in my ticket. So you just like walk up to the dining carriage, and there's this, I don't know, like an unwritten code where everything's just a bit more gentle socially. And so you end up like, I don't like talking to strangers, but you end up like sitting, like you can share table with people and you don't know where they're from, you don't know where they're going. So all you have are these like shared moments, and it's just really lovely. Europe would be amazing by train. I would love to do that. Like Italy, Austria, through the Alps and stuff. I don't think that means I don't think experiencing a sleeper car is a luxury. I don't think not having the experience means that you're sheltered. I don't think, I think a lot of people haven't had that experience. And the thing is, the States is such a huge country too. Like I've talked about that. I was talking about last week. The US is huge. Like you have everything in this country. Like all the different, I was gonna say biomes, but you do have all the different, you've got like all these different like mountains and oceans and deserts and rainforests and everything. You know, like it doesn't surprise me that people haven't left the state or even left their own state because there's so much, it's so big. There's so many things to do where you are. No, it's not. I mean, I got a really good deal back when I did it, but like I said, that was 20 years ago. And it was enough to make me flinch. But yeah. Plane tickets are expensive here. Yeah, I have no idea what it's like to travel domestically. Yeah. But I mean like Ohio is a beautiful state and there's a lot to do there. I'm always really cautious. Like I never want it to seem it's so flat, but it's still beautiful. But I'm always like wanting to like reinforce like there's always this thing of like, you know, haha, Americans never leave their home state or never leave the country, but there's so much here. You don't need to travel to Europe to see beautiful old redwood forests, you know? You don't need to travel to New Zealand to see beautiful coastline. It's all right here. It's just less hobbits. It's very Ohio-y. My big takeaway from my travel is that I like most places. Nania, what have you done? You've been to Denver, Colorado for family. Small much. I would love to go to Chicago. I think I would love Chicago. Um, Nadia, asking for me. Okay. Uh, jump up on the top of a building and just wait. Very carefully. Um, yeah, club soda, that's a good option. Yeah. Club soda. That's always a good way of getting rid of it. Or you could try a little bit of baking soda and water and just like rub it in and just let it set into a paste and get a vacuum cleaner. Um, yeah, if you're oh yeah, sage smudge, but make sure it's like ethically sourced sage. Don't get the white sage. That's appropriation. Yeah. But yeah, if you're I'm assuming you're near a building and you shot something that looked like an egg, you monster. I mean, would that work though, Sadie? Yeah. So just jump up to the top of the building and try and get out of spitting distance. Yeah. And it will despawn. It'll like burrow underground eventually. The biological horror, not salvaged. I don't know if she'll burrow underground. I used to farm those back in the olden days. It's fine. You're the biological horror. Oh, because you had cheese. Okay. That that's funny because your twin was messaging me last night about cheese. Sadie's butt is a biological horror. Yeah. You found your first freighter. I mean, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with a B class freighter. I think it's really interesting as well traveling around the States because there's so many little pockets of different ethnic ethnographic groups, like different cultural groups, that you can still get a really interesting and varied experience just talking to different people. It was a very fascinating experience. But the only reason I was able to travel is basically because I decided that I was leaving and I just told my bosses that I'm done. I was like, I'm leaving. They fucked me over big time too, by the way. That I was due for a massive bonus, and because I was honest and told them that I was leaving when I did, they decided that my bonus was discretionary and they decided not to give it to me. Whereas if I just lied and put in 2 weeks' notice after I got my bonus, it would have been fine. Yeah. Yeah, it is Luna, you're right. um, but otherwise I wouldn't have had the opportunity. Like if I had done things the right way, I would not have been able to do the traveling. I had a little bit more wiggle room in England because I had uh it was a bit easier to get around things, but I still never got around to traveling to Europe when I lived in England, which drives me bonkers because I was only a few hours away from Belgium at any one time. Like I could have just like got on a bus, got on a train, been in Belgium, but it just never happened. My adventures in England were pretty limited to like wandering around London, though I did get to Dover and I did get to Stonehenge and I got to wander around Cambridge as well, which was a beautiful city, a university town. But in the 2 years there, I didn't really travel much at all. And I never really traveled around New Zealand either because very few people travel around their home environment. Everyone looks outwards. It's very normal to look outwards and not realize that you've got cool stuff right on your front doorstep. Unless, of course, you live where I do, which is a shithole. And there's nothing to do here because everything is fucking miles away and you have to drive. Well, that was fun. That was Dell's discourse on travel. Um, but yes, so where did that come from? Oh, talking about going to Ohio. Dell's course, yeah. Yes, I feel like that's valid. Hi, hello, good to see you again. I think like Florida. I mean, Florida is nice in like November to February when you don't get like instant swamp ass by stepping outside. Like March pushing it. April is the start of swamp ass season. And it is a very pretty state. It's just there's people here. There's people. But yes, so more No Man's Sky today because we've got drops. Um, Swamp Ass season. I mean, I think that goes for like the entire South. Instead of hurricane season, we'll just call it Swamp Ass season. Same thing. But yeah, No Man's Sky. We doing drops. I do have a command. Unlike someone we know. We actually know he has a command now too. Boom. That's the dust storms, right, Jay? The big fucking dust storms. Like, was it Phoenix that had one last week that was like insane? The dropship today looks like I think it's a solar ship, right? Pin that. The dust storm that precedes the thunder boomers. I love the confetti backpack trail from yesterday. That's been my favorite thing so far. To be honest, that's the only thing I've looked at. Or like in Conan Exiles. Okay, shall we fire the game up then? Since you've been listening to me waffle about traveling for the last half an hour. All right, let's come with me as we change scene. Come on, let's go. Okay, good job. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Oh, I have another building project that I want to do for a ship. I actually have two that I want to do for a ship. I want to try and make the floating noodle thing from The Fifth Element. You know, outside of Corbin Dallas's, when he opens his like window and there's like the noodle shop flies by and like stops at his window. Yeah, I want to make that. But also, I want to make a ship, like a ship, sailing ship, or maybe a rowboat. I did turn on. Hi, Humbo. Okay, I've got multiplayer on. I'm just making sure that that's on. All right. So last night we were. I just turned on my heat pad and it feels glorious. We were doing some save scumming to try and find a settlement that I liked the look of, location-wise, but I think there may only be a few places per planet that settlements spawn. Yes, I have two. I have one for, you know, going to the grocery store, and one for carting around large quantities of storage. So this is potentially an interesting one, because it has that cliff drop off. I've always liked the idea, you know, how you have like very much like the manor, the Lord of the Manor, where you build above a settlement looking down on it. Is that deep water? Yeah, it's not. So we were doing a little bit of save scumming last night to try and see if we could find a settlement that we like the look of, but I think there's only been like 4 or 5 locations that we've seen, and we've been flying to different parts of the planet, so I guess there's like only a few spots where they'll appear. Did that eat it? Oh fuck, it did. Oh. Shit. Oh, hey, this is interesting. Like the shallow water here. I completely forgot that I can land on water in my ship. I'm so fucking obsessed with the way that it looks underwater. I haven't really messed with the trade part of it yet. Like, I've had a look, and I tried trading like one thing, and I guess it was like a really generous trade because they immediately accepted my offer. And I was like, oh, all right.
Technology recharge.
But I think that's what we're gonna look at today. Well, I'm kind of intentionally not investing a lot of, oh god, a lot of you know, anything really into it with the expectation that it's broken because the update just dropped. So I kind of expect everything to just go tits up. You have to clear this one. Apparently I broke it. Or do we just accept that this is one that we want to use? I mean, it's a settlement. There's not going to be much variation. I don't have to build right next to it. The water is quite disappointing down there. Should we just take it and be done with it? Let's do it. All right.
Weather warning.
Of course there is. Oh, for 3 Viking daggers. Do I not have 3 Viking daggers? Oh, wait. I can. Hang on. No, wrong button. No, not the bubble. The skylark. This is my storage ship. Which is apparently on fire. Alright, that's the Corvette stuff. Orange, wait, what's that? White, grey, and orange. I really love that you see the name of the storage unit there. You can see it just up there. Alright. Wait, did I pick that up or not? This is my storage ship. It's literally just the storage containers and a refinery. So it doesn't work the way that remote access works for your freighter. But if you haven't got the frigate, whatever bits and bobs that you need to upgrade or add that, the remote access thing, terminal, whatever the fuck it's called, then this is a pretty handy secondary thing. Because you still have access to all of your storage units. Should probably wait until the storm is done.
Protection falling.
This is my house now.
Protection falling.
Okay. So, we've done that. Ollie, I just saw your meme. I like that.
Weather update.
Storm clearing. So it does seem like all planets can have bad weather now, even the paradise planets. All right, so this is our new settlement. These are all my peons. I don't see any of them. So we can rename this. We are on our planet name is Bratston Prime. So what do we want to call the town? It has a pungent food cannery, apparently. It's almost Las Cruces. It is. I probably said that wrong. Wait, the debt is going up. Can I not just pay it? I said it correct? Yes. Oh no, infinite debt. I think we'll be okay. Like, we can pay it once we have the office, I think. 5 metal plating. The other thing I wanted to do is yeet my other settlement and go through. I've got a bunch of like teleport points that I don't want or need. Yeah. Okay. %. Oh, that's taking along quite fast. Let's see what the next step is. I think each step will take a little bit more. There's a lot of empty rooms. I can't wait till we get a bar again because I love how the Gex will automatically dance. Domestic unit. Can be upgraded to advanced sleep pod. Feeling heavy, cursing the sentinels. Is the life expectancy abysmal? Okay. Wow. That was something else. Alright, where's the thinger? Lost. It's over here. Three microprocessors. I have that. I just can't remember which colors are in here. Orange, red, yellow. See, it's really handy just being able to... Oh, I've got that. There. Alright. So that'll be done shortly. Oh, I know what I could do. Have we got the colors of the lights? Maybe I could put like light colors on each door. Oh, yes. Okay. So, when you fly... Hey, Vanillin. When you're flying, is it like this, where you can see your whole ship? Or is it like this? Because some people find it easier to pilot from outside of the ship. So you could try and change that to see if that helps. So if you hit X to bring up the menu at the bottom, and then go to the left to the cog for settings, then up, and then you look for this one here. It's called Switch Starship View. That'll put you in third person. That might make it easier. Now the other thing to do if that doesn't help is there's different types of controls. Here. I think by default what happens is it's on tethered, which basically means you get like a string on the outside of a ship pulling you in the direction your mouse moves, and I find it really disconcerting and icky. I switch mine to locked, which basically means it moves the way that my mouse moves. So you could try that too. Yeah. Do I have an autophage? No, I do not have an autophage settlement. I just grabbed the settlement here, which is like a Viking one. I hadn't thought about, whoa, look at that reflection of the planet in the water. Oh, also, another setting that you might want to look at, Narnia, for yourself is this. So just in controls, and then scroll down to Starship Combat Auto Follow. And this basically means if you get into a fight, I don't know what your settings are, but if you get into a fight, you can just hit the E button and it'll just follow the ship that you're trying to fight, so you don't have to steer. Ooh. All right, we have ads starting in less than 30 seconds, so we're just gonna dock on our freighter. If you haven't stood up in the last hour or so, do so. Go get a drink and grab a snack. Have a wee. And when we come back, we will carry on doing things. Enjoy the awkward eye contact. Ek is judging you. All right. Are you entertained? I hope you were entertained. All right. Oops, I'm missing a window. Okay. Just a reminder for those of you who are on watching on YouTube, we do have Twitch drops right now. I need to get that message sent to. Hang on. I'm gonna send that message to YouTube too. Drops. Actions. Actions. Add YouTube. Send message to Tim. Here. Add YouTube. Message channel. Okay, so this now should pop both places. There. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now that whenever someone uses the command in Twitch, it pops up on YouTube as well. So yes, if you're watching on YouTube, come by my channel, follow those instructions, and you'll get free shit for your character in game. And it applies to your account. You're defeated. You had to add 6 inches to each of the panels. Had to pull the seams. Oh, what a bugger. Sorry. Nani, if you need me to repeat anything that I said about controls, or if you have any other questions, just please ask, by the way. You know I'm always happy to help if I can. You know what? Let's deal with all these extra bases right now. See, Snova was here. All right. What is this? Your screen, excellent. Good job. And for those of you who have been following along at home with the saga of Dell's incessantly itchy ears for months, I'm on week 2 of using Flonase.
Extreme sentinel dread.
And it's fucking amazing. It may be that your bags are full.
Protection falling.
I think. Yeah. So the first week I used the Flonase for my ears every day. And now it's just like every few days I'll use it because I don't want to overdo it. And it's just such a difference. I do need to like use it as the nasal spray. I need to use it like twice a day, but it's just such a big impact. Space station. So we're just gonna go through and clear out some old things. But yeah, I've just noticed on the days where I'm wearing these earbuds, I'm not constantly taking them out and like scratching. I don't want to take a spork to my ears. I'm sorry you have a hension. Yes, that too, a tension headache. Okay. Yes, a knitting needle. All of those things. Crochet hook, screwdriver, bottle cleaning brush. Just shove the temptation to shove a Q-tip in your ear as far as it can possibly go and just like mix it up. Oh, like one of them little embalming hooks that they used to use in ancient Egypt, like one of them. I don't even know what these are for. Don't put things in your ears. Or that's how you get ear infections. Yes. Well, I kind of, because I'm using it as a nasal spray as well as using it off label, I'm like, I just don't want to push too much. But I don't need to use it more than that. Like I've noticed like every like 3 or 4 days is enough just to chill the itch. Because also it may have been that I just needed something to help with healing. Is that? Oh. I was so desperate for relief that I was like, I'll do the social media thing that everyone talks about, and it fucking worked. I saw Anne Wheaton post about it, and I was like, oh, I've got to try. I've got to try.
Technology recharge.
Ignoring. Why am I doing this when I could literally just pull my freighter? Do you have the time to listen to me? Okay. So yeah, just deleting some of these random bases, just because I don't need them. A bunch of them I still had from, the fishing expedition. Your brain just thought of a thing? What thing was that? Oh. I forgot about the fishing nets. In Linda, reading Rainbow. Do you know, I've never seen Reading Rainbow. Oh wait, the base computer's up there. It's one of those shows that I heard about when I moved to the States, but... Yoink. I like that though. Um... I swear to God, the game is just like taking the piss with its parking. That's so cool. It seems like such a wonderful thing for brains to be exposed to at a young age. Nice. Ooh. Oh, that sounds good. Thank you. And just put me an egg sandwich. Oh God, flying in circles. Egg sandwich. We taking care of business today. Taking care of business. Bringing the ring to Capity Plain. Huh. Capity is the name of a region in New Zealand. Stream storm fishing good. Capity Island is a wildlife refuge for native birds in New Zealand. And it's off the southwest coast of the North Island. Wow, I just arrived. Chill. Extreme night fishing. Remember this one too.
Extreme toxicity detected.
Uh-uh. This is an active system. Look at all these travel trails. We have some games that we need to check out this coming week too. Other than No Man's Sky and PZ and Vintage Story. We have Plan B Terraform, which Drax looked at last week. We have one called Autarkus, which looks really interesting. And then a demo for Anno 117, which has Twitch drops. I'm looking forward to Anno's 117. It's like set in like Pax Romana. I'm looking forward to it. And also Soulstone Survivors. Got that. Got that. Oh. Nice. Okay, we're getting there. I guess I should eat the sandwich since Flynn actually went out of his way to make a sandwich for me. I went in and I was like, I forgot to eat. Oh. I'm hopeless. Then he went up and made a sandwich for me. Very big sandwich. Frigate! Oh, this is right near the settlement that I wanted to abandon. Perfect. Only if you want them to. So. New home planet, who dis? In your menu, go to network. And here are the options here. You can just straight up enable and disable. So if you keep it disabled, no one can join your game at all. You will be by yourself. And honestly, that's my preference. If I don't have it on that, I have it enabled, but made so that only people that I'm friends with on Steam can join. And then you've got all of these options, so it's really nice and simple. It's much better than it used to be. Oh, really good. Yeah, it used to be that it was just either on or off. And it was a lot of trolling and icky behavior that would happen. Okay. I kind of like this settlement. Hey, hello? I thought it was interesting that it was like right near a shipwreck. Like in my head, they were like, they just built up right near where they crashed. Is that a trading post over there? Or is that an observatory? An observatory. I don't know. I don't really have any interest in playing with this settlement, but hoping no one notices what. How do we get in there? Glad to be at home. Okay, fine. We're going to abandon the settlement. Goodbye. I've retired. Did that work? It did. I could almost have been tempted to save that one if it had a trading post nearby, but we're doing some housekeeping. Ooh, look at that, see? Ow. Never mind. Ugh. Lynn made this sandwich and it's like scrambled eggs and cheese on Hawaiian bread. Oh, really good. And the cheese is all melty. There we go, we're getting better. What is no scope phase? Nom. I mean, this is quite pretty as desert planets go. One time I built on a desert planet. So back in the day, in the olden days, and I built a little western township. And it was super cute. And I had like, considering this was in the time of the legacy building pieces. Looks Australian? Could be. It was like, they didn't have half the decor that they do now. And we made this cute little town, and it had like a clock tower in the middle, and I made all these different buildings. And it was so much fun. But I was limited because basically I'd had so many pieces down that my computer was struggling to stream and run the game. So I had to stop. All right, let's go see what Florida looks like. I named it, obviously named it Florida for a reason. Why did I build here? Was it like a creature, maybe, that I thought was interesting? Hmm? Purple oceans and green. No idea. Delete. Now I'm like, oh, actually, this is quite pretty. It's full of giant bugs. Oh my god, look at that those reflections. This game, man. Oh, it's so pretty. The fuck? It is absolutely like this is quite pretty here. It's got weird spiky shit in the water.
Units received. Units received.
It's a coral. Okay. Coral. The grass just looks so like floofy and soft. One second. Okay. Who started yelling at you from her porch? Just tell you're hard of hearing. Just yell out, Dowses, stop fucking yelling! Huh? What? Getting feedback in my hearing aid. What? You did what to be? Why is this called a no-scope base? Like, what does that mean? Oh. This is the planet that Sarah told me about. This is Sarah's planet that we came to visit yesterday. It's really pretty. It's got all the different colored flowers in. The Great Autumn Base Cleanup. Yep. I think I'll keep that for now. So, one of the things that I wish this game had is from the game Spore, where you could visit a planet and take samples of flora and fauna from a planet and move them to another planet.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So you could create, like, you had to have like a certain number of like herbivores and carnivores, etc. And the same with plants, like you had to have a certain number of like large trees and shrubs and flowers and stuff. But it was just like a really fun way of being able to customize your planets and make them your own. And I would love to see something like that in this. I mean, you can do that if you have the spoons for it. Or you just wave. Hi, Jim. Yeah, just like that. Just wave. Hi. Isn't it? It's like one of my favorite emotes. Debt increasing. Okay, so now I've got one. Daniel. Whoa. I couldn't get up here if I tried. Oh, that is cute. We've got one base at a portal, which is always good to have. We have the base on this planet where we're building, hypothetically. We have here, and then we have the base on the planet that we were just that we were just at, the planet that Sarah shared with us. So that's good. We still need to give. Oh, that one's cute too. Still need to give this little township a name. Okay. The overseer's office. Oh, we got fireworks. The overseer's office is officially open. I like fireworks. Planetary Specialist Egg has not forgotten. New Deltopia. Okay, we can do that. So is that supposed to be a play on dystopia or utopia? Or me-topia? New Deltopia. We still have infinite debt. Alright. Debit. Thinking outside. No, thinking of the GOD site. Feeling sad. Oh, but why are you feeling sad? Hey, buddy. Empathy below average. Sentinel hatred poor. Noteworthy abilities. Lighting fires. This fucking dude. Yeah, see, he's proud of himself. He's like, yeah, I kind of like fires. He has a collection of rare geodes. Oh, I love him. All right. Begins populate construction of environmental control unit. Okay, let's do this one. Settler Rakesh, hang on. Settler Rakesh, you cannot apply to be the new overseer. I am the new overseer. Wow. Dude. He's good at detecting gas. Sure. Waiting for the... God, it's so ominous. Okay, where is this? Over here. Oh. Is there... Oh. Oh, I see. Special features none. Hello. The special feature is I am the overseer. Still angry about yesterday. Okay, that's good. So, this is cute. Oh, hi. You're regretting the past? Please, my king. Honey, it's okay. He's good at cooking. I'm the best at... Aw. Shops. Oh, did we find the bar? Oh my god, it's so hard to get into these places. No, this is just someone's house. A dissonant transmission. Not cozy enough. Needs more cozy. Oh, I'm not at the right place. Here. God. Hello? Received dissonant transmission. Oh. Sure? Okay, well, here's the autophage settlement. Is it in the same system? Off planet. Where's my ship? Here. The problem with using this little bubble ship is that I'm constantly losing it. Like in grass, behind rocks, inside a flower. I don't mind having multiple settlements in one system. My coffee's really good today. Delicious. Yeah, that's fine though. One per planet's enough. Honestly, I don't have much attention span for these sort of things. Though there's a lot more to it now than there used to be, so... Oh, it's in a crater. Wow. You guys picked a location. It might feel cozy, but imagine how dark it would be. Oh, hey, this is cool. Yeah. That's a very big... Jesus, these buildings are huge. Oh, this is like the same art style as the, Oh. Oh. That's something else. I think we'll leave this name. Okay. Well, then do we get to call this so we've got Bratston Prime. It's the planet that we're on. We can name the solar system still. Like Bratston. My brain was like Capri Sun. Bratston Capri Sun. I was trying to think of like Tau Centauri and, you know, Latin and Greek sounding names, and my brain put together Capri Sun. I don't know why there's no space in this planet's name. Actually, this planet's got scrap. Okay, so hang on, let's do this. We've got oh, here we go. I'm glad that you're meeting your neighbors. Bratston 6VA. Now, you got friends. You do. It does. I will never put myself out there for a social interaction. But if someone makes the overtures, then I can be adopted. Like Sadie and her wife, Sal, they adopted me. But I'm not good at initiating the thing. I will stay in my little safe place. But yes, I need to be taken under the wing of for the things to happen. And people need to be able to tolerate my bullshit too, which is that I'm not very good at initiating contact even with friends because I just always assume that I'm annoying. So, yeah. A stranger will arrive in half an hour. Okay. Well, you know, while we're here, We could look for the salvaged scrap. Yes. Yep. Oh, I am so bad about visitors. Before I left New Zealand, one of my best friends came by unannounced to tell me that he was leaving the country with his fiance. He turned up unannounced, and I was not prepared for anything. I didn't see him. I didn't open the door. And then there was again, before I left the country, we have an extended family uncle swung by to see me. Again, he didn't tell me that he was coming over. He just turned up on my doorstep, and I was just like, nope, I'm not opening the door. Just not. This is my space. I have no obligation. Like, there's this weird thing. People seem to think that if they have your phone number or know where you live, that you have an obligation to interact with them. And it's so not the case. Like, no. No. That's not how it works. You can call me and text me whenever you want. There's only like 2 people to whom I will pay a whole lot of attention to if they message me, and one of them is my bonus mom, because she messages me often if she needs help, and that's fine. It's so 50s, but it's so like, ugh. Like, just, nah. Oh, okay. It is time for an ant break, apparently. Hang on. Somehow, another hour is gone. It conveniently interfered before I started ranting. So, stand up and stretch, get a drink. I'm gonna finish my sandwich. I'll see you back here in a couple minutes. And we're gonna keep looking for parts and stuff. Wait, is the screen shaking? Hang on. Oh, it is. Hang on, let me just fix that. We don't like that. Hey, Landa! The fuck? Alright, see you soon. Okay. Sandwich has been inhaled.
Units received. Units received.
It was a very nice sandwich. I enjoyed that. How do you get rid of custom markers? I got it.
Units received.
I wish the F was a toggle. Is that something we can do? Where? Oh, okay, you were saying the button to push. I'm on PC, but I got it figured out. Thank you. Thank you, Marquis? Did I say? I probably said that wrong. Sorry. Over on YouTube. Wait, it's probably in accessibility. It's one of those key bindings that I will remember if I don't try and force myself to remember. Nope, that's not there. Oh, the Machinania? I didn't think about that. That makes sense. Oh. This is a very, very, very blue planet. Oh, let's go. We may as well do the scanning.
Units received. Units received.
Oh, I think the sun's coming out. Oh, well, this is interesting. Oh.
Units received.
I thought it was like super blue, but it's actually not. All right, let's get a little further away from a settlement. Oh. Oh, sodium. Don't mind if I do. I'm telling you, glowy yellow and glowy red. If someone had told me when I very first started, just look out for glowy yellow flowers and glowy red flowers would be good. It would have been very helpful. It's one. I always say that to people who are starting. It's like, no, it's not a spoiler. Just if you see something glowing, pick it up. Like the blue flowers are fine. They give you a bit of a movement boost, but ooh, here. Also, I don't particularly care about the dihydrogen, but I will always go for the condensed carbon too. Here's the marker. Oh, right there. Oh, that's a kilometer away. I'm not running that far. Ooh, fuck off with that. A whole kilometer? Mm-mm. Oh wait, I did this wrong. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. We're gonna go back this way. Gotta go through the tunnel. Again, this game was woefully lacking in that it doesn't have a horn for your ship. Ships should have horns. Hmm, 370. 277.
Units received.
I need the salvage data too to get more blueprints unlocked. You know, I really ought to make use of the fact that I have different multi-tools and just have one just for mining without all the extra weapons, so it's faster to switch between them. I'm undecided on this planet. These colors and these trees are fascinating. I thought it was blue, but it's like gray. Units received. Soda can. Soda can of knowledge. Apparently, no storms is a thing of the past. Even ones with the blissful weather can have storms now. They just pass faster. It seems. The coloring on this planet, it's so weird. This grass just seems to absorb like whatever the sky is. Like this muted bluey gray color. But I kind of like it. Okay, I was just making sure I had fuel in my launch thrusters. Oh, interesting. Oh, heck. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Have we got... That timer has not changed. The Overseer is free to explore. I want to play ships again. Oh.
Technology recharge.
Weird. Is this even? Oh, that's an archive. These things always intrigue me, but I never really know what to do with them. So I just always go, huh, that's interesting, and then leave. Which I guess is fine. Oh, hey, there's a thing.
Hostile scan detected.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Warning. Threat detected.
Look, buddy, I got shit to do here. I've got words to learn. Rebuild the ancient warrior. Okay, this isn't going to be one of those ones that has like a little corrupted thinger. Okay. Where are these pirates who are wanting to have a go? Well, Someone wanted to fight. Now I'm ready to fight. They're like, no, we good. Ugh. Space station. Here. To summon our storage vessel. Yeah. It's a very pretty sky. All right, so let's, what have I got in my bags right now? Wish you could put your Atlas pass up here. Alright. What is that? Wait. Suspicious life support. I think I already have quite a bit of that, yeah. 99. That's better. I don't know where that came from. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Have I got silver on me? Oh gosh, excuse me. Silver, gold, cadmium, platinum. Alright, we'll take that. Blink, blink. Here, we'll sell that. Nope. So we're gonna summon this ship. Chonker's storage. See. one. Alright. Right, core components for a Corvette. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Create a new Corvette. Create a new Corvette. How many of these do I have? 3. Oh. Ooh. So we need a cockpit. Oh, okay. Are we making a boat or are we making the Fifth Element noodle shop? That's what we need to figure out first.
Product received. Product received.
New chunker incoming. That's not what I wanted. What about that? And then maybe, okay, but what about if, like, just like 3 of those?
Received.
Okay, cool. Oh. can I... Oh, I can. Oh, he can shovels.
Product received.
Like that. This is fine. Hmm. Oh, that's why it was doing that. Okay. Wait, can I put that there and then that there? No. I mean, I could, but no. Yep. There. There. Well, so that's the no, that's the thinger. I'll get rid of that. Tool design for later. Okay, so I need. Oh. Yep, I'm drunk. It's fine. Just a list. Classes in here. Structural and external. Why have I only got like one of some of these things? Right. Oh wait. I'll take that one. Possibly. Possibly that one. Beep bloop. Actually, this is the way to go, to have the storage ship. Hey, Croy! Hello. Welcome in, everyone. It came in with Croy. Hi. Haven't seen you in a while. I've been terrible on Twitch. The Tetris effect. Hey, Russ. Wonderful to see you. See you both. I hope you had a lovely stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Why is everything quiet? Oh, there we go. They were just, my earbuds were just loose. What is Tetris effect? I'm assuming Tetris, it's to do with how you dream of Tetrises. Well, I'm assuming you're playing VR as well. If you need to go and like defrag your brain and stop thinking about lines clearing, please go and do what you got to do to to reset. I appreciate you bringing your community in though. Welcome in everyone who came over with Croy. Hi, I'm Del or Deloria. My pronouns are she, her. We're we're playing No Man's Sky, not in VR at the moment, though I've been tempted to do out the headset again out of curiosity. It is. I'm having an absolute blast with these. Oh. Why though? Hello? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got there's nothing fancy going on, but I've just been having a lot of fun using with shapes and profiles. Has been quite entertaining. Yeah, I think the expedition is going to be pretty great. You reach the build limit. Yeah, the system is, it needs some attention, but it's a really solid start, I think. It's infinitely better than what they had in my words have fallen off. In Starfield. Starfield is the word I'm looking for. So it's amazing, like what people can do with this game. Well, that's pretty strong. No, I love Starfield. I had a blast in it, and the ship design was great. But I feel like this is a bit more Drax. The game's open, Drax. It's a bit more intimate, I think, the ship design. Molly! Molly just rated us over on YouTube. Hi, Molly! I did have fun in Starfield, for sure. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Oh. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, welcome in, Molly friends on YouTube. Hi, I'm Della Delaria. My pronouns are she, her. I too am streaming No Man's Sky, so if you haven't got all your Twitch drops yet, you should do that by doing this thing. Here. All your Lego ended up being spaceships. Oh my god, I loved making spaceports with Lego. Oh, come on. Direct. Yeah. I just realized there's a missing parentheses in that, and it's irking me. Oh no. Sorry, I have to fix that. Yeah, my stepdad and I would sit down on the floor and make like entire villages with different themes. So we'd have like a medieval village or like a space village, and we'd have like all the ships and spaceports. And if I was really lucky, we would use like we had some of the like the light bricks, you know, with you'd like the little battery pack that you'd put them in, and you could like light up the village, and it was so exciting. I loved Lego. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Lego, yeah, it was so cool. I wasn't allowed to mess with it directly, and I think that's because he wanted to play with it. Which I guess is, you know, fine. Whatever. Holy crap, that is ridiculous. Okay, let's just go with this. I don't think I have enough. Oh, I only have one of those. Okay. So I've got this big chunker here. This is my storage ship. So it has containers in it that are linked to the storage in my freighter. And it's actually really useful to have. Like if you summon it here when you're working on another ship, you can just like store your parts. And then, you know, put them back when you're done. It's quite handy. I've got to kind of separate it into like core components, structural and external, and then just like decorative hull bits, or functional hull bits, I should say. Oh, maybe this. Maybe. We had lots of dragons and things too, but we did a lot of space villages. Oh. Oh. It is far too easy to be able to exit out of this accidentally. All right, go have a sleep, relax, and unwind after all your hard Tetris work. Thank you so much for the raid. It was great to see you again. What other pieces have I got here? Oh, I mean to get a thinger. I'm trying to make something that's somewhat reminiscent of a boat. Not like totally boaty, but like little bit boaty. Oh, this one won't flip vertically. Somewhat boaty, a little bit boaty. Looks like a freaking aircraft carrier. Mm. Which is that one? Little bit boaty. Can we? Oh. Wait, it can't be that one. Because that's the in bit. Drax has landed on planet Yalai. Oh, there goes the neighborhood. I think. Uh, it's if you. I mean, all of them are gonna be good, but I think it should work for you in here. Like even with me up here, Drax, where you can record stuff. I want to see if there's like a thingy. It's working awesome. And diddly-tastic. Oh, I need one of them, I think. I've got these weird duplicates. I don't know what to do with them. Put. I put. I put. Oh, I definitely need that. Okay, so what is this one again? External plating. Light stabilizers. Oh. Alright. You want to win? But you already are winning. Hey! Oh! That. Okay. You don't know if you want to since it's so hot. Win. Good job, Pud. Pud is a winner. Thank you for the biddies. You don't know if you want to since it's so hot. What do you mean? Like, because all the cool kids are playing it? And you don't want to be like one of the cool kids? Is that what you're getting at, Jim? We could do that one. Are you strong today, bud? Molly! How is it? How has it been 2 years already? Molly, thank you. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you. Hi, you. Oh, what's this? Oh. I don't know if this looks very boat-like. Molly, I keep dreaming about making boats. Sorry. Apparently I'm coughing on my own drool today. I'm really good at operating this meat suit. Why is that the only option? that right? No. Oh, what if... Oh, no. No. Uh, oh, I can put a thingy under here. Why can't we put windows underneath? We should be able to have windows on the floor. It is. Oh, I don't. This is actually kind of cool. Okay, do we want to have this bit at the front here, or get rid of that and put a window in? It's gonna be a new Lego Batman, and you want it more than chocolate. Is that possible for you, Brian? To want something more than chocolate? Okay, so do we want like a solid fairing at the front there, or do we want a window? Those things are cool. I think we're in an ad break, but I'm going through it. Bite me. Jesus, this thing is a chonker. Okay. Compare. Add to collection. How do I, hello? How do I get in there? My ship's broken. But, it's one of them lifty uppy. It's the lift thing. How do I make it go up? Oh, oh. I'm so, hey, hello? I'm so smart. All right. Cool. I'm like, how do I get in? Wait, what? Drake's got squished by his? And I missed that? I'm like, where is the snooch? Where is the snooch? Oh, it's up there, I think. Can I do that? Hmm. So I can't get into the cockpit on my ship. I may have to redesign things. Okay, so this piece is a no-no, man. What? Oh god. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie, the idea of Drake's getting squished by a ship part is entirely far too entertaining. Okay, so if I just get still design for later. Summon the Chonka storage. Oh. You know what I did? I sold them. I was like, I don't need all of those. Yeah.
Product received.
Alright. So, here. And then there. Oh! Poopsicles. Wait, no, we're good. Oh, yeah. It's not the most streamlined of experiences. Oh, we can move that. Maybe while in I'm not flying. No, I'm not flying. Okay. We'll move that. But it's floating though. Okay, there. Apply edits. Ow. Ow. Ah. Uh. Laura Prime is the one that has the neat underwater stuff, Drax. Ugh. Why is it so hard to... Is there a way to change where the anchor point is? I almost need a scaffolding. First, maybe that will help. Why is that doing that? That there? Yes! Amazing. That's totally what I was going for. Ow! But not that bit. Not the death bit. Purple. Great. a luxury cruise liner. Well, oh yeah, we don't have any. Don't have any beds. Look. It's rather menacing looking. I don't know what that's for. So we're putting that here. And then we're gonna put this here. Perfect. Have we got, oh, we got some stools. Perfect. Oh, other way. No, other way. Teapot. Couple of mugs of tea. Does that work? No, that one still doesn't work. Is it, which one? One of these works really well on the little pots. Let's edit the color of them. Be red. Oh, heck. Shrubberies. Always nice to have a shrubbery on your ship. Okay, this wasn't what I was originally going for, but I wish I could see the color. Why can't I select that? Or maybe I'll need to try from the inside. I think that would have done it. Uh, hmm. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Spice or orange? Oh, God. There's too many holes to pull through in this ship. Ooh, that's pretty. All right. Let's take her for a flight. What does it look like? Oh. Invisible is what it looks like. These bloody storms. I thought we weren't supposed to have storms on Paradise Island, Paradise Planets anymore, right? Oh. Oh, heck. She steers. Ow, what was that? She steers real good. See, now if I get the aquajets on it, I can park this on the ocean and go fishing. Oh, God. So large. I love. Hi, Jerry. I can see the little hedge out of the front there. It's fine. Right. Oh, how do I always end up landing on fucking art flowers? Right, this is our very cursed little cruise ship. Don't know if that worked. No, why did you take that picture? Thank you. Why is it including the screenshot of the thing? My little gig. I don't even know where I am. Am I where I'm supposed to be? I am. Bye, Drax! I hope you got what you needed. You're welcome. Hey! This thing is ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. I need to get the aquajets on this. Like, I need the aquajets on this starship. Also, right. My luxury fishing cruise ship. Hey! Digi King, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Yay! Oh, thank you for your Bezos bucks. Oh, enjoy your B modes. What was I? Oh, no? Wait, what am I doing? Aquajets.
Technology installed.
Oh, we can so do this. All right. 3 magnetic resonators. Bitrate, why are you doing this? Okay. Where's... I'm so lost. This way. I love this planet so much. It took a while for me to like really get into it, but it has bioluminescent water, which is really neat. So at nighttime the water glows and the grass glows and the mushrooms glow, and then there's like pretty glowy rocks under the water. I can share the address. Cheap. You spent several hours finding a nice plant with salvage. So that's the way, right? If you're gonna spend ages digging salvage, then you want to find a place that you like the look of, right? Okay. Sherry, do I have, whoa, God. Do we have a DM open, Sherry? Let's see. I feel like I've messaged you for something before. No. All right. Let me find you here. There you are. All right, I'm gonna shoot you. Oh, open. Hello? Hello. Ugh. I'm having some Discord user issues. All right. There you are. Here. There. You're welcome. I'm like, I know how to use Discord. Oh, really? Yeah, I saw someone mention that earlier. All right, let me just close this. I don't need all these extra windows open. Molly, you read it into Hickey. Hime is such a lovely person. What am I doing? Oh, I'm summoning my storage ship. Not the GSS bubble, the Chonka's storage. Please don't land on my face. Okay. Magnetized ferrite. Oh, hey. Let's just do that. So this has got all 9 linked storage containers in it to the freight storage. Because I don't have enough of the salvaged freighter bits and pieces where you can have that connection thing. Wording is hard. So this is the next best thing. And it's pretty handy. Actually, I'm pretty sure this planet actually has magnetized spirit. What am I looking at, Put? What? Hey! Oh, that's really cute! Thank you, Put. Wait, are you winning, Put? You are winning! Good job. Ionized cobalt. Cobalt. Okay. Blech. Orange, red. Nope. Upstairs. Alright, go get some rest. Take care of yourself. Be kind. Be gentle. You too, Poet. Hopefully you don't. This flare up isn't too rough for you. Good night. Wait, what else do I need? The one irksome bug that I've noticed with the ships is that the technology slots seem to get conflated with your ships. So my exotic ship shows in its tech inventory shows like components from a Corvette. Oh. Oh, I need 3 of them. Two antimatter. 2 antimatter. 4 chromatic metal. Do I have any copper on in my pockets? Is that gonna be enough? Four more chromatic metal. Oh. Game, please. You're gonna make me run 200 meters. It's like so far. So we've got 2 settlements so far. I went through earlier today and I ditched a bunch of old bases that I had for, I don't know why I had them. And I abandoned one settlement and then we picked up one here on this planet. And then And then we got a quest to pick up a autophage one. So now we have 2 settlements. We have a Vy'keen one on this system and an autophage one on another planet. It does look kind of boaty, right? A little bit boaty. All right, crystal sulfide 4. I think there's literally some over there. Oh, have I got my nautilum here? What do you mean it's not owned? It is. I literally had a nautilon right here. Why can't I do it? It's stop floating. Don't blow up! Don't blow up! Please don't blow up! See, it's super pretty. Oh. You'll do it! You'll do it! It'll be amazing! Wait. Oof. Okay, it's probably faster if I dive. Then do this. I don't miss not having to deal with a litter box. Or critter poop in general. These are called roly-poly love bugs because they're special note. Where is it? Additional observation can feel love. So it's a roly-poly love bug. Okay, so... Wow, it does not like me having this menu open, huh? At all. This is fine. We're okay now.
Technology installed.
We need that.
Technology installed.
Roly-poly. Oh my god, it is. Ravi! It's you! Well, I made a spaceship that looks like a boat. And then just installed the thing in it so that I can land it on water. Yeah. It's kind of a little bit menacing looking. But I also kind of love it. Oh, yes, Jim! It's the Porch pirate ship! Oh my god, that's so good. Now we need to add a pirate flag.
Incoming storm.
No, look, game, please. I've got to add a pirate flag to my ship. Do I have a pirate flag? Wait, what? I can add a science terminal to this? Okay, I think that was a mistake. Wait, it's like, this is your base, right? Okay. I don't love this. I don't know. Oh, it's been about 4 hours. Okay. We're gonna have to go back up to the anomaly.
Cloud protection fully.
Is it the anomaly that I want? Well, I need to put all this stuff back away. That ship was supposed to be just me messing about, but I kind of like it. Have I got some nav data? Up a few, didn't I? Yes. Not nav data, salvage data. Right. Anomaly? Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, apparently it's September now. Septembuary. Somewhere in here. Is it expedition or Twitch reward?